Hey guys, Ellie here. Today, per usual, I'm with the littles in their yard, in their pasture. We got Laverne. I haven't made a video about Laverne in a very long time. She doesn't do a whole lot. She is just kind of known for being the, the clingy child. She's always right next to her mama. That's Huck, that's not Shirley. Where'd Shirley go? Oh, Shirley's over here. Man, when Huck and Shirley were babies, they used to look just alike. They used to look identical to one another. They've slowly started to kind of have a little bit of differing features as they get older. But as you just saw from a quick glance, it's easy to mix them up. Huck's color is a little bit more light brown orangish, and Shirley's, as you can see, is a bit of a darker brown. So, and Shirley's a lot bigger than Huck. They used to be the same size, but I think after Huck got that pneumonia last year, he lost a lot of weight that he has never really put back on. And so Shirley has obviously stayed about the same size. So you can tell them apart in that way now. Also, kind of like Chip and Roxy, Shirley has a spot on her back like Chip does, that big brown circle, and Huck has no such thing. So Huck is like Roxy, and then Shirley's like Chip. You already know my philosophy on that. No YouTube violation, so I'm gonna record away from that. It's kind of just a joke. I'm kind of just playing around. I really don't think that they would give me a strike or anything, but you can never be too safe. Isn't that true? Oh, here comes Donkey Dan. Dang, my man looks chubby. He looks like he put on a few pounds. Hello, Donkey Dan. How are you, buddy? Come here. Come here, buddy boy. Old Danny boy, isn't that what they call you? Hello, Danny boy. Ow, don't bite my finger. That was a close one. I see Ringo over there, all mellowed out, just relaxing, getting his rest. Ringo really has mellowed out quite a lot into his older age. He must be getting kind of old. I can't remember the last time that Ringo had one of his ferocious outbursts like he used to have all the time when he was younger. We got Ringo in 2017, right after Hurricane Harvey happened. I think he was the first animal we got. He was meant to be Meg's companion, because none of the other goats that Meg lived with survived Hurricane Harvey, as I'm sure most of you know. And whenever we first got Ringo, man, that guy, I kid you not, he was the menace of all menaces. That's where all of our funny memories of, my dad with the football helmet, headbutting him chasing me around when I tried to hug him, all those things. That's whenever all those memories happened, was probably around 2020. And then after he got fixed, he still had a little bit of ferocity left in him, but for the most part, he is now calm and mellow Ringo. Sissy, I see you staring at me. Don't look away right when I put the camera on you. Camera shy. Guys, I did not have any sort of agenda whatsoever when I went into making this video. I tried to think of something I can make a video about, but to be frank, there is not a whole lot going on right now. As you can see, the animals are just sitting around, just relaxing. And I just said, you know what, I'm gonna hit this record button and we'll see what happens. We'll see if I can even muster anything up out of this. And it's been going for a little bit, but that's kind of the way that it normally goes. It's not even like really us, it's not really us choosing something to record as much as it is the animals just making something for us to be able to record, if that makes sense. Some of the time, I'll go into a video with a plan and an agenda. Like whenever we took Elf to the park, okay, that'd be a video that obviously I had a plan for and I designed. We've done that before. Maybe whenever we did Skippy's Epsom salt bath, that would be another example. But for the most part, like rescuing Skippy, I didn't plan to rescue a rooster that day. That opportunity just kind of fell into my lap. Pawpaw giving me Elfie, that kind of just fell into my lap. I didn't plan for that to happen. All those shenanigan videos like Run Maggie Run, Texting the Red Ball, those aren't things that we planned. Those are just things that kind of happened, and we were fortunate enough to be there with the camera. We were fortunate enough to be in the right place at the right time. I always talk about how for every funny and crazy thing that y'all see on a video, there's probably at least 10 times as many things that happen off camera that you never get to see, because things happen so fast on this farm that you see it, and after you get over the initial shock, you reach to get your camera out and start recording, but many times after you've already done that, in the 2 seconds it takes to get your phone out, the moment's already gone. It'll be there forever in your brain, but it'll never be there on camera. You'll never have evidence of it. So yeah, farm life happens very, very fast, I tell you. Many times. Danny boy, you're being so good just sitting here letting me pet you while I talk. But to be truthful, I love when I get my head rubbed and my head scratched too. Whenever Megan does it, I could sit there all day and just listen to anybody talk about anything, because I don't know where I'm at. Oh, is that Sophia? I can't tell when you're laying down. That's Rosie. Okay, I was about to say, if it was Sophia, I would have thought she'd come right up to me, because I know that Sophia has been coming out of her shell quite a bit lately. I remember the Golden Girls used to not want to be petted at all, but Sophia, I don't even know what happened. Many of you think that it was because we helped her in the stall whenever her baby was breached, and y'all think that after that she realized that humans weren't so bad and she started becoming a little more friendly. It could have been that. It could have been whenever we saved her breech baby and whenever we were hands-on with them a lot during that period of time. It could have been that. But whatever the case may be, whatever the case is, she gained a lot more trust of us than the other two Golden Girls have. So, I don't know. Danny boy, you like getting petted, don't you? You're a sweet donkey. Oh no, does that mean you're about to start braying, that heavy breathing? Please don't do it in my ear though, because he does it really, really loud. Him and Ivy both have hurt my ears when they do that super loud braying. That was pretty good, huh? Wasn't that a pretty decent imitation? I'll make a video of Petunia. I haven't recorded Petunia in a while. A lot of you guys asked me about Petunia, and even in the draft video, when we selected our draft, I chose Petunia because I knew that a lot of you guys would love to see her on my farm. I don't spend a whole lot of time with Petunia. When somebody else is busy and it's my turn to fill her water or give her food or something, I do that. But I'm not the closest with Petunia, but I do love her. She is a super sweet animal, and she truly does embody what this whole sanctuary is about. The way that we're all survivors of something. Nobody, no animal emphasizes that more than Petunia. Think about it. She had to overcome being blind, being deaf, and being hypoglycemic. She nearly died several times, and even though she's very limited in what she can do today, she's still keeping on. When somebody tries to mess with her, like an animal, like maybe one of the ducks will try to peck at her, she'll defend herself. She eats. She's living the best life she can. Many of us have gone through different hardships the way that Petunia has. Many of you have inspired me with the stories you've shared. I've gotten messages before from people talking about hardships they've overcome. I've added people on Facebook, and I read their stories, and they talk about things they've had to overcome, and it really warms my heart, and it really just inspires me seeing how strong so many of you are, how you never lost the faith, and how you kept persevering even through the most difficult times. That's what this whole community is about, is lifting one another up, and you all are the ones who make that possible. So I know I sound like a broken record when I say it, but I just can't thank you guys enough. All of you. Gario! I still got it. I hadn't done it in a while, but you know, Lex is the best at that. Every single time Lex says his name, Cornholio always gobbles back to Lex. I don't know if it's like Lex having a high-pitched voice or what it is, but whatever it is, Lex is the best at it. And so I try to say it the way that he does. I try to make my voice a little higher pitched. I try to kind of say it the way Lex would say it, and he replies back to me a pretty decent amount, as you saw right there. Wow, guys. This is about 9 or 10 minutes of video that I've gotten, maybe even 11, with no agenda, just going in and saying, you know what, let's just splatter something on the plate and see what comes out. So, with that, Carolio. With that said, you guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this interesting random video. Be sure to let me know in the comments what kind of stuff you want to see. I hope you all have a great day. And as I always say, your boy Ellie out.